أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I'll call on Honorable Silla to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joanna to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله فالله خير الإسلام وأرحم الرحيم فالله خير الإسلام وأرحم الرحيم فالله خير الإسلام وأرحم الرحيم نصر من الله وفتح هريم وبشر المؤمنين نصر من الله وفتح هريم وبشر المؤمنين نصر من الله وفتح هريم وبشر المؤمنين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Therefore, we come before you this morning with great faith and enthusiasm to give you thanks. Thank you for the sun that shines, heralding a new day, for the gift of health, for our families, for our home, for the food you place on our tables, and for all the wonderful gifts we receive from you each day. Today we place our work in your hands, my path in your wisdom, and the lives of all the people that I love in your care and love. Always be our side, always be on our side, and grant us the grace to achieve all our goals. Father, we trust in your promises. We worship you with all our hearts, and know that nothing is impossible for you. Illuminate your children with your beautiful light today and forevermore. Amen.
Good morning, witness number one. You may kindly take your seat. Morning, Mr. Witness. You can stand here and face that camera. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, in which language do you wish to make your testimony?
In Wolof,
What is your religion?
Islam.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
I wish to swear by the Holy Quran.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran? And then repeat after me. I, Aliu Sambanyang,
Aliu Sambanyang,
do swear that I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
So,
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over both witnesses to you for us to proceed. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Diba. You're welcome back. Good morning, Mr. Nyang.
morning, ma'am.
You're welcome. Council will proceed.
Yes, good morning to the commissioners and everyone present. The first witness, Mr. Nyang, can you please state your full name?
Mr. Nyang, you know, to access center. My name to the Aliu Sambanyang. Aliu Sambanyang are my names.
Mr. Nyang, I see that you are chewing gum. Am I correct?
Sorry? This is not a dalam na lingay da hum ni chimbam gal.
Mr. Nyang, are you speaking in English? Are you going to your testimony in English or in Wolof?
I'm making my statement in Wolof.
Okay. Now, I said that you had chewing gum.
Na alam mo na kung may yaw na ame chewing gum ko man ko di chingom. Wow, yes, but I have removed it.
Thank you very much. Please give us your educational background.
Nina legi nga yegal ñu sajanga bi fa la doore ak fa la ek fa nga koy me. Man suma janga am na master's degree. I hold a master's degree in development studies. A bachelor's in environment and development. A bachelor in environment and development. I'm international humanitarian law and practice. I have international humanitarian law and practice. I'm a higher technical training certificate on environmental management. I have a higher technical certificate on environmental management.
All right. You also work for KMC in respect to the KEPT project.
Tamit nekk nga ko xam ne yaa ngi liggéey KMC si project bu ñuy wax KEPT. Wow. Yes.
Can you please give us a background as to how or when you started working with the project and how you were employed?
Nena léegi fu nga jox ñu nga xelal ñu wala yëgal ñu kañ nga door di liggéey foofu ak naka nga demee ba nekka liggéeykat foofu. In January, before January 2022, around 2021 towards the end. Before January 2021 to the end. KMC then ibi punta ut project director. KMC have put tender for what project director. Ma applied. I then applied. New interview. I was interviewed. Then you offer my position of project director. There I was offered a position of a project director. I agree. Then must start in February 2022. Then there I started in February 2022.
Do you have your application in writing?
Then I saw application for that bindod.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you have a copy?
Then I have a copy.
Did it? I mean,
No, I don't.
so how can we be sure that you send your application in writing?
Then I kon nakala nyo tegrade wala gumne dako apply on te danga bindod.
Luma wa mo ne gane ame o mo copy wa amna fuma ko muna set suma ko gise na ko muna joy.
What I'm trying to say here is that I don't have it with me here, but I think I have somebody whom, if I ask or request, I may have one.
Very well. Please make sure you provide it on Monday.
Then I got a sakatan alternate, busy alternate alternative issue.
And you kindly increase the your voice.
Then I also so wanga wachika kuma di ninye bdegala. Thank you.
Now, who you were the project director, correct?
Then I have project director.
Wow.
Yes.
Who was the project coordinator?
Then I come on a coordinator.
Project coordinator, project director, and a project manager.
There was no project coordinator, only project director and project manager.
How many of you?
Then I had
How many of you that manage the project?
Then I had manage project.
Ñun juróom ñetta pite juróom ñaar.
8 or 9, 8 or 7.
Can you tell us the members of the project?
Then I'm going to members in the project.
Man, my project director,
I am the project director.
Lamin Sanyang, my project manager.
You have Lamin Sanyang, the project manager.
Bakari Diwa, my finance manager.
You have Bakari Diwa, the finance manager.
Then Dudu Jallo, component 1 project officer.
You have Dudu Jallo, component 1 project officer.
Muslim Fatajo, component 2 project officer.
You have Moru Fatajo, component 2 project officer.
Jadama, component 3 project officer.
You have Buba Jadama, component 3 project officer.
Haja Kora, finance officer.
You have Haja Kora, finance officer.
You have Badajane, procurement officer.
You have Rajane, procurement officer.
Then Babukar C, communication officer.
Then you have Babukar C, communication officer.
When did Mr. Jane, is it Badajane join you as the project procurement officer?
Then Badajane can let Bokasi and procurement officer. All of us, we have started at the same time.
And when was this?
Then
February 2022.
February 2022.
Now, you gave a statement. Do you recall this?
Join our fee statement.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. We'll show you the statement.
Then I want to have to do one statement.
There are also attachments to the statement.
And I'm not a bit attachment in a statement.
Please go through it. You can confirm the statement that it is yours. And you also tell us what those attachments are.
And tamit kayit nga na yoy mo si table mo attachment wi nga leral ni yoy fa kayit la.
Gis naa kayit yi.
Yes, I have seen the papers.
Statement bi man maa ko jël.
This is the statement that I have given.
Waaye kayit yu si nekk.
While the attachment therein,
Fate nekkut suñ kayit ñun.
there are certain papers of which does not belong to us.
Lu ma miin nekkut suñ kayit ñun moo nekk nekkut kayiti project.
What I mean by saying does not belong to us means it doesn't appear as our project papers.
May I please have the statement? What other statement? We apply to tender the statement of the witness. Mr. Aliu Samba Nyang, to be admitted into evidence and knowledge.
Mr. Nyang, the statement is not dated.
The statement maybe I'm dated.
Do you recall the date?
When I'm father, when I statement be about to date.
Loolu seetlu ma ko de.
No, I did not check that.
Xam naa ne statement bi ba ma ko joxe.
I know the time I was giving my statement.
Ngi nekkoon around August 2023.
This was around August last year, 2023. The year before last was 2022.
The statement of
Madam Chair,
yes.
maybe the witness can put in a date there. Can write a date of his choosing.
Yes.
The statement, yeah.
Let me just also further find out. Was this sent through email?
Then I be then like on your email.
Wow.
Yes.
Then we will give you time when we come back in lunch break.
Then I come like your what to see.
You will give us the exact date.
So I don't exact date. It's one best law.
Check your email. Give us the exact.
From that checks the email you know you can know. Thank you.
Well, now the second witness, Mr. Diba,
Yes.
please state your full name.
Do we, sorry, Council, do we admit it and he will supply the date?
Now we can wait as the chair has directed, so when he comes back, he can give us a date. And right.
So I wouldn't know whether you would want to use information for this in terms of
Maybe not.
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on.
I am back with Diba.
So Diba, you've already testified here.
Yes.
Right? Now, you are the finance manager of the project.
Yes.
How were you appointed to that position? In that position?
The position was advertised, so I saw an interest there as a council staff, and I applied, and I was fortunate to be given the opportunity.
Were you interviewed?
Yes.
By
the appointment establishment committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was present?
I think the CEO was there, councillors and the committee members.
Were you given an appointment letter for the project?
Yes.
Do you have a copy?
Okay, I can give it in the break there.
Well, now we also have your statements in relation to the project. Two statements. The first is dated the 12th of September 2025, and the second one is on the 24th of September 2025.
Yes. Yes, both of them are my statements.
We apply to generate the aforementioned statements of the evidence to be marked as exhibit.
The statement dated the 12th of September 2025 and statement dated the 24th of September 2025. Both statements are additional statements made by the witness, Mr. Bakari Diba. They are admitted in evidence as exhibit and they are marked as LGC/BD/KMC/006.
Ask the commission, please. Now, Mr. Nyang, before we proceed, you wrote a letter addressed to the chairperson of the commission on 24th of September 2025, correct?
Mr. Nyang na bala ñu continuer dafa am lettre bi nga xam ne da ko bindoon.
Now let me read it. It reads, we wish to acknowledge a request for information letter from your commission dated the 23rd of September 2025, addressed to me as the project director of the KATP, the CAT project. The letter specifically states that your team of investigators would like to secure summary of expenditure and remaining vouchers from 2023 to date. We have provided to the team of investigators all requested information and documents up to January 2023 that relates to the project. It is our understanding that the Commission's mandate plan spans from 2018 to January 2023. We wish to kindly request for clarification as to the reason for us to provide documentation from February 2023 to date, which might potentially be outside the Commission's mandate. The requested clarification will help us understand and respond to your request adequately. As the project director, I am pleased to reiterate my support and cooperation in all forms for the Commission in its deliberations. Thank you for your kind understanding, and we look forward to your clarification. Mr. Alinya Samba Nyang. What is it that you are confused about?
nee na yow si mbir mi lan moo xam ne loolu moo leer doon si yow li nga xam ne tax na ba nga am jaxaso.
moom laa binda si letter bi.
That is what I have written on the said letter. That is the contents of the said letter.
I don't understand. So now can you explain what you wrote, the letter?
nee na moom daal ba léegi leerul si moom lu mu bëgg a mooy pour yow sa boppa nga daal di naatali wala leeral lan nga bindoon si letter.
waaw lu ma binda si letter bi.
And please speak into the microphone.
nee na nga wax si mic bi nga wax ci kaw nit ñi dégg.
waaw lu ma binda si letter bi moo nekk ne dama jot letter.
What I wrote in this letter is that I have received a letter.
Request for information.
Request for information.
ñu ngi ko date 23rd September 2025.
And it was dated 23rd of September 2025.
lu mu laajte moo nekk ne mu ne your team.
The request was that it's about your team.
Summary of expenditure and remaining vouchers.
The request was that for them to give them the expenditures and the remaining vouchers.
From 2023 to date.
From 2023 to date.
To date, loolu mu ngi mel ni 2023 ba tey.
To date, what it means is that from 2023 till now.
So si ko loolu moo nekk ne ñun bu ñu laajee information joxe nañ ko ba January 2023.
And it means when we were requested or asked for the information, we have given all the information from 2018 to 2023.
Wow, so they like from 2023 ba tey.
And from 2023 to date.
ñun suñ understanding moo nekk ne commission bi luñ wax ne ñu laaj nit ñi moo nekk ñu laaj leen ba January 2023.
And our understanding is that the question or the investigation or questioning of the commission begin from 2018 to 2023.
su fekkee ne commission bi day laajte lu ëpp loolu.
If the commission is there to investigate or ask something about beyond or above that,
loolu lañ bëgg a mu leeralal.
that is what we want it to be clear.
waaye ñun taxawuñ nag si benn fànn.
But we don't have any stand
pour faagaagal commission bi si benn boor.
to deny the commission in any way.
loo xam ne soxla nañ ko si ñun. te
Whatever the commission
koo jox te war leen koo jox dañ leen koy def.
whatever the commission need from us and we need to give to them and we can be able to give it to them, we will give it to the commission.
Sanyang, this letter does not reflect in any way the communications behind the scenes.
Nena letter bi so sété kàddu yu fa nekk nena amul benn kàddu bi nga xam ne jublu na si kàddu yoo xam yooyu la mbir mi nekkoon.
You know it, I know it.
Nena yow sa boppa xam nga ko wala yëg nga ko moom si boppam.
This letter is calculated to just mislead the commission and hinder the progress of the work of the commission.
Nena waaye suñu seete letter bi fan naa wala lu mu wone mooy nga gis ne jàppale isil loo xam ne téye si commission bi wala wàññi commission.
You don't have an intention to comply.
Nena yow dafa mel ni amuloo yéene pour nga bokk wala comply na.
I have given you time to comply.
Moom jox na la woon time.
I have communicated to you personally.
Moom si boppam wax naa ko yow personally.
And to the investigators as well.
Investigators yi tam.
But you are playing games.
Nena waaye yow dafa mel ni ñu play games.
And let me show you why.
Nena pour mu leeral la lu tax.
We instructed Mr. Diba to bring these vouchers.
Nena ñoom wala ñun fi ñoo instruct Mr. Diba pour mu isi vouchers.
Mr. Diba said you demand that the vouchers be put in writing.
Nena waaye Mr. Diba wax na ne yow li nga wax mooy mbir mi nañ ko def si binda.
Is that true or false?
Nena loolu kàddu boobu lu am la wala amul.
loolu dëgg la.
That is true.
Good. And I had told you
Nena te moom si boppam wax na la woon ne.
that during investigations,
si jamono bi nga xam ne ñu ngi def seen
we are not
investigation
bound to mandate to put any request in writing.
Nena amul wargal wala amul wargal bi nga xam ne suñu soxla ñu def ko si bind wala bind ko.
That I had in fact wanted to make an application for you to be arrested and then for contempt proceedings to commence.
Nena parce que moom dem na ba mu am yéene gis ne def lu ñuy wax contempt nga gis ne ñu téye la mooy arrest.
But I realized that maybe you do not understand the work of the commission.
Nena waaye ñëw am xel ne mun naa nekk yow sa bopp yëguloo wala understand loo liggéey ko.
You and I were outside here.
Nena yow ak moom si fële nga.
I took time to explain to you how the investigation works.
Nena mu jamono mu am time wax ak yow naka investigation bi di dox.
I told you, in fact, we can go in after we have a request. We can go in and demand documents and take copies of documents and custody of it.
Nena te wax na la ne su demee ba am request nena mu ngeen a dem fële demand ñu jox la kayit yi nga dal mooy côté si nga dal di ko yóbbuwaay.
I said this to you.
Nena wax na la ko.
But then you said no, but we had this discussion and I had to drag you to the investigator's office.
Nena booba nga ne ko non ñun de am nañ ay waxtaan bi nga xam ne def nañ ko nena ci kaw loolu moom si boppam mu dal.
We had a nice and cordial chat.
Nena si investigation foofu ngeen dal di am waxtaan bu ne ak ngeen dal di mujjee sax ci kafa.
I literally had to be very nice to you to tell you just instruct Mr. Diba to bring these vouchers.
Nena moom nekkutoon koo xam ne dafa naatoon si yow pour mu wax de Mr. Diba mu dal di isi kayit yi.
That there is no need for all these issues.
Nena parce que jaru ko yooyu yëpp.
You said yes.
Nga ne waaw.
You went to Mr. Diba.
Nga dem si Mr. Diba.
You gave Mr. Diba instructions.
Nga dal di ko jox ay instructions.
To provide the vouchers.
Provide vouchers.
Is that false or is it true?
Nena am na wala amut. What you have said is true.
Then you went back.
Nena booba nga dal di ñibbi.
I told Mr. Diba, you've heard what your boss said.
Nena booba mu dal di woon Mr. Diba dégg nga sa boss.
Now please help us with these vouchers.
Nena mu ne mu ñaan ko sax mu ne ko baalal ñu nga jàppale ñu si voucher yi.
That these vouchers is not about the whether it is in 2024 or 2025.
Nena voucher si nekkut ne ndaa voucher jógee ko 24 wala 25.
I even said the same to you.
Nena te wax na la ko
That is about the period these funds were secured.
Nena lu ma laajte mooy jamono bi nga xam ne booba la fonds yi wala xaalis bi am.
The funds were secured within the mandate of the commission.
nee na fonds yi jamono bi nga xam ne jot ngeen ko wala xaalis bi jamono bi nga xam ne am na boobu dafa nekk si biir mandate commission.
Even the chairperson does not allow documents that are outside the mandate.
nee na chairperson si boppam sax du nangu kayit nga xam ne du bokk si.
So I explained to you because the funds are secured within the mandate.
nee na daf la ko leeral parce que fonds yi bi ngeen ko amee si biir mandate
If you choose to do your expenditure in 2030, sure issue.
non nag sooy def extra sa dépense bi wala sa expenditure 2030 nee na loolu sa issue.
Mr. Diba went and never came with the vouchers.
nee na booba Mr. Diba mu demee delloo tam vouchers.
But he had been compliant with the investigations throughout.
nee na waaye moom nekk na koo xam ne dafa nangoo comme investigations di people doore ba mu jaar.
So it's for you to go back and delay the commission and then give us this letter.
nee na ku yow nga dem dal di tardé commission bi ba pare am loolu li ngay def pour isi letter.
Young, that's very dishonest of you.
nee na loolu moom soo ko seetee dafa nekk loo xam ne it's very dishonest.
I spoke to you. I've had high regard for what you do and your background.
nee na moom wax na ak yow mu xam high regard si nga xam ne def nga ko accept na.
But this does not represent our conversation.
nee na waaye lii letter bi moom nekkul loo xam ne wane na li nga xam ne loolu ngeen waxtaan.
And so it does not even represent what I think of you now. It's different from what I think of you then.
te letter bi nekk na loo xam ne wane na ko loo xam ne léegi lu muy xalaat sax ak lu mu xalaatoon mu fogoon ni nga mel nee na
Did I say anything here that is not true, that we do not discuss? The debate is here.
nee na ndax am na li nga xam ne wax na ko fu mu toog noonu li nga xam ne waxtaan ko ak yow.
Tell me.
nee na Diba mu ngi nii wax ko.
Well, so I mean, sa opinion luñ wax.
If you have the opinion that what we have discussed, myself and you, and Diva, what you have said is true.
Why?
But as I said, work. You are doing your work, I'm doing my work. When you wrote the letter, when we get the letter,
clarification
we
just requested or asked for a clarification. So that was not me.
Let me make an application. I apply based on the background that I've explained to the commission, the conversations I've had with Mr. Nyang. He did not even deny what I have said. We are applying that Mr. Nyang provide these documents in the afternoon because these vouchers are part of the 3 million that were secured within the mandate of the commission. So we are applying that the witness himself provide these documents in the afternoon because he is refusing to provide these vouchers, and we could not proceed with the investigations because the vouchers that they submitted is just limited vouchers, just 4 files, and he is still withholding the rest of the vouchers.
My order. Upon application by counsel for the vouchers from Mr. Aliu Samanyang, the witness, I herewith order that he produces all of the vouchers during our afternoon sitting session. On failing it, I make no further orders. Can you please proceed?
As a commission, please. Thank you, Chairperson. Now, Mr. Yang, when you assumed your role as the project director,
project director.
Did you find any bank accounts that the project had at the time?
Na jamano bo ma feka nga fa bank account bi nga am ne project bi moko mom si jamano bo.
Did it?
No.
Okay, now subsequently, when you started your work, was there any bank account or accounts that the project was operating?
Na legi bi nga ne bay dot liggéey bi ndax dafa amoon project account wala am na account bi nga am ne bank project bi boobu la ne ko di operate.
Did it?
No.
Where were these funds lodged?
Nee na xaalis bi wala funds bi nga am ne jox leen ko fan lañ ko dugalee.
Loolu laajte moo nekk ne bala may commencé liggéey ndax fekk na ñu am bank account su fekkee ne am na tam yëguma ko waaye xam naa ne KMC even nañ account.
The question you asked was that whether before I started working there, whether there was an account for the project. But all I can say is that there was a KMC account.
Parce que xam naa ne like bu ñoo bu EU di transfer funds.
And I know when the EU was transferring the funds,
si account lañ ko fay boo xam ne KMC moo ko moom.
It was paid to an account that was owned by the KMC.
Mr. Nyang, please give us the history of accounts opening, whether you were there or not, in relation to accounts that were related to the KEP project, and as at the time you were the director, whether there were other new accounts that were opened or the ones that you were signatories to. Found on the ground and how you were operating when it comes to the financial dealings of.
Account bi nga xam ne boobu nga fa fekk ngeen dal di ko operate daa yow tam bi ngeen toogee dem ngeen ba def seen own account bi nga xam ne da ngeen ko ubbi pour operate seen funds yi.
bu ma ñëwee as a project director there must have been an account boo xam ne moom la KMC bi pour receive funds.
When I came or became the director, of course there was an account of which it was opened by KMC for the funds.
Yes. Is that all?
Then alone.
Wow.
Yes.
Were you a signatory to any account?
Then I'm a signatory to any account.
Wow.
Yes.
Sinyang, do you understand English?
Then I jump by English. Yes, I do.
Now, please tell us the accounts that you were a signatory to.
Then I legi nga wax ñu ban account nga bokk bi nga xam ne nekk nga loo xam ne doomi na signatory la.
fuñ toll nii.
Right now.
Yeah. What part of what I am saying do you not understand?
Then I look like fan more letter to you. Fan more letter to you.
There were accounts kept for the project.
Then I'm not counting for project.
Funds were secured 3 million euros.
Then I had 3 million euros.
You were made signatory and Mr. Diba.
Then I Mr. Diba I signatory.
Please tell us the financial dealings of the KEP project.
Then I financial dealings of KEP project.
The accounts that you had to manage.
Accounts manage.
Exactly what I'm asking.
Then I
Formally, I'm a signatory to all accounts.
I think I'm a signatory to all the accounts.
How many accounts?
None accounts.
Yeah.
2. Give us the accounts that you are signatory to.
Then I want you accounts I'm signatory.
I am a signatory that she kept euro account.
I am a signatory to kept euro account.
But a signatory that to kept Dalasi account.
And again, I am a signatory to kept Dalasi account.
Which bank or banks?
Then about bank, bank la bank.
Nyari accounts you EcoBank la neka.
All those two accounts are in EcoBank.
Young, how did you become a signatory to the account?
Then nakanga neke a signatory to account. Si account si.
Xam naa ne rek nu ma nekkee signatory to account moo nekk ne as the project director.
And all I know is that the way I became a signatory is as a project director.
Project contract bi dafa wax ne moo am access to the resources. Project contract.
The project contract.
Dafa wax ne dama access to the resources.
Has indicated that I should have access to the resources.
Loolu ñu toog waxtaan ko.
That we have seated.
So, therefore, signatory.
And we made it a signatory.
See, euro account.
The euro account.
Then you then want a signatory to the Dalasi account.
And we go to a signatory to the Dalasi account.
So, forget
yes, if I am not forgetting.
Number one, do you have a copy of the project contract?
Then I have a project contract.
So that you can refer us to that part of the project.
Project be what in agreement.
Submit to investigators.
No, I don't have it, but I think it has been submitted to the investigators.
Okay, when we are on break, you can just contact investigators. Number two.
Then as soon as you contact investigators,
when you said you had a discussion with like new watane, who are you referring to?
Then when you said we have discussed it, then nyanga refer
management at the time.
The management at the time.
Who was management at the time?
Management at that time.
KMC CEO, acting CEO.
The acting CEO of KMC.
Who was the acting CEO?
Kajali Janet.
Kajali Janet.
Who else?
Akan.
Mom,
I think it's the only one I can remember.
So it's just you and Kajali that decided that you have to be a signatory.
Then I kon yaw yen ñaari ya Kajali na tok ngeen xalaat amu di waxtaan be am nangu doone yow war nga bokk wala nekk signatory.
Wow.
Yes.
Mr. Janet, Mr. Nyang, that's not correct.
Mr. Nyang, loolu moom du amut.
You know Kajali alone cannot give you authorization to be a signatory.
Nena yow sa boppa xam nga ne Kajali si boppa wala moom kenn du la mën a jox.
You are dealing with council.
Nena yow ngi liggéey ak council.
Kajali is answerable to council.
Nena te Kajali si council la mo.
You are highly educated.
Nena yow jàng sa jàng bi dafa ko.
So please tell us what the truth is.
Nga def sa katan nga wax ñu bir mi nu demee woon.
Don't be economical with the truth, Mr. Nyang.
Nena bu laaw fi dégg mi nga del ko laaw.
You play a lot of games.
Nena def nga fa ay game yu bari.
No, you play a lot of games.
Nena play nga foofu games yu bari.
I don't know whether that would be the correct translation, but you know what I mean. You are just playing games with the commission.
Nena yow xam nga yow yaa ngi laxatu rek bëgguloo wax di nga yaa ngi laxatu rek si commission bi di ndax commission bi.
Mu ne da nga war a bàyyi Njuum Njaay ci ñaar dafa ci commission Njuum Njaay bi nga war a bàyyi. Thank you.
Very well. That's it. From the production of documents
Nena kayit yi nga xam ne defal ngeen ko.
To pretending you don't know what accounts are.
Pro di wone ne yow xamuloo accounts yi. Or
you don't even understand what I am saying.
Wala mën na nekk sax lu mooy wax yow leerul si yow.
To giving us information as to how you became a signatory.
Nena bu wax ñu leeral ñu naka nga demee ba bokk nekk signatory.
Mr. Nyang, stop this.
Mu ne Mr. Nyang bàyyi.
So that we have a very quick interaction. What you are doing will not work. And you know it. Now, Sinyang, who was present? You, Kajali, and who else?
Siguma muna wax man mënuma ko fàttale ko waaye xam naa ne loo xam ne toog nañ waxtaan ko.
As I said, I cannot remember, but all I know was that we have seated and discussed
funds
to have access to the project funds.
And foog naa ne man bu ma ñëw Kajali amul access to project funds.
And I think the time I was coming, Kajali did not have access to the project fund.
The signature cards.
So we have to change the signature cards for them to include me there.
Signature cards.
So when I was included in the signature cards, I became a signatory
to Euro account.
To the Euro account.
Account.
And a Dallas account was created.
Personalized project.
For us to be able to operationalize the project.
Then you signatures.
And I was
personalized project.
I was included in the signatories to operate the project. And Lord, that is what I'm speaking, and that is the truth I'm speaking. And I don't think any hidden that has to do with. If you ask me who are present, the one I remember is the one I'm going to tell you.
Have invest money again. Personalized project.
For me, when I came, the interest I have is that the job that was given to me to operationalize it.
If Mr. Kajali does not have access to the accounts, how can he give you authority to have access to the accounts?
Then Kajali so I'm don't access the account. Nakalam like digale wala jola authority to access the account.
Administrative.
That is KMC administrative.
I know.
Bank.
I know.
We have the correspondence.
The one who wrote to the bank. Then I'm not correspondent.
We are talking about the correspondence.
Then I never do have any correspondent.
Talking about the discussions that led to the correspondence.
Then what I'm definitely go then correspondent.
You said we sat and we discussed that I have to be signatory.
Then
because the project contract states that you should have access to all the project resources.
And
so we want to know in that discussion who you were talking to leading to the decision made.
That is what
this correspondence.
I cannot remember unless if I see the correspondent.
Very well. We'll show you at some point. Now, you were a signatory with Mr. Diba, correct?
Diba
was a signatory.
How many of you?
Any other?
One standing account with the farm either 4 or 5 signatories.
My understanding is the account have 4 or 5 signatories.
So that any given time, action the account at any.
For instance, if others are absent, those others can sign. But all I know is that it must be true.
We are now speaking about the accounts that you are a signatory to, that you are a primary signatory to, that you were the project director. How many of you?
Project signatory
you and Diba. Is there any alternative signatory provided by the bank? And even you're not present?
Project accounts, you have minimum 4 signatories in your fund.
Project accounts, we have 4 signatories.
Who are the other 2?
Mr. Lamin Sanya.
Mr. Lamin Sanya.
and
the CEO.
Which CEO is that?
And about CEO,
at any given time, CEO bu nekk si council bi war naa nekk ay signatory to the account.
for any given time, any CEO who is present at the time, you can be a signator.
Now,
At any given time, the director of finance of the council should be a signatory to the account.
And at any given time, the director of finance be a signatory to the account.
okay, don't worry. When we come back, we'll give you the mandate. We don't see that in the mandate, but we will give you the mandate.
Then
Maybe it's there.
Mr.
Mr. Nyang, now, were you answerable to anyone in the course of executing your duties? For instance, if you want to embark on an expenditure, what is the procedure?
Nena lu moy laajte ni ndax am na koo xam ne yow tamit si moom nga wér loo xam soo demee ba bugg a def dépense wala bugg nga def leneen nga xam ne moo nekk yow tamit si moom nga war a ko so ndax am nga ko si na ko war a déet.
At any given time, swing procedure for any expenditure, can you use the 4I scenario?
At any given time, the expenditure for the project, we need to use this scenario.
Set the expenditure before you do the expenditure.
It's for people who need to sit and see the expenditure before it was done.
And who are these for?
Project officer concerned.
The project officer concerned.
The finance manager.
The finance manager.
The project manager.
The project manager. And myself.
You, the project director.
And I am project director.
And so when you decide that there is the need to do a expenditure, you will have a meeting. Do you convene a meeting?
Nena legi so demee ba am gëstu wala xalaat ne da ngeen war a def dépasse ndax dang day oote meeting. No.
So how do you do it?
Alka nena naka ngeen ko def.
How are they involved, these four?
Nena ñeneen di wala ñetta yi nga xam ne ñoo la toppa ñoom naka lañ bokkee.
Most of our expenditure have a definition from the project contract. So
most of our expenditure must be definite from the project
contract.
What does that mean?
Contract documents.
Project actions, more like activities.
The projects are actions, and that's the activity. We depend on the activities that when we spend. When we spend on the activity.
Activate that activity.
The project officer will
never activate that activity.
He will raise that you activate that activity.
Yes, spend activity globally.
And request that the activity must be spent there. First one.
Project manager.
And you go to the project manager.
Yeah, finance.
And it will go through finance.
You see, man.
Then it will come to me.
Finance.
And it will go back to finance.
Spend.
Then we'll spend on it.
So you are not answerable to anyone when it comes to expenditure.
Nena kon si affaire yi dépense yow moom am loo képp ki nga xam ne ku nga war a déglu wala ko moom war a nekk ci sa kaw si moom nga war a def su déglu mbiri expenditure bi.
So any expenditure being never project, then which means they are answerable to the board.
If at all the expenditure is not through the project, then yes, I am answerable to the board.
Now, if it is in the budget, then you have absolute control and authority, correct?
Na kon su fekkee ne si budget bi la nekk ne foofa am nga fa doole te am nga fa yoon control.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, the board, you mean the steering committee? Is it one and the same?
Nena soo ne board loo mean but committee ndaa benn la.
Nuruni, why Ben Nuruni? Because Lord have lead to the steering committee, lead to the board.
They are one and they are alike. This is why we call it a steering committee and we call it a board.
And who is in the board?
Nena kan mo nekk si board mo.
Project board, I'm a board chair.
We have a board chair.
Then the mayor of KMC.
And that is the mayor of KMC.
Then Moami co-chair.
Co-chair?
Co-chair, yes.
On a representation of Peterborough City Council.
That's the representative of Peterborough Council.
Then Moam Yenen members you nekasi board.
And we have certain members, other members of the board.
I councillors you are in KMC.
And there are the councillors, those are in KMC.
One Maxi board as secretary to the board.
And I am the secretary, I'm there as the secretary to the board.
EU board as observers.
And the EU themselves, they do come and to the board as observers.
And then the steering committee?
And the steering committee?
No, the board no more have the functions oversight.
No, the board have the functions of the oversight.
Yes. So now, is there also a steering committee that is separate from the board? That's why I asked earlier whether it's one and the same.
Then I'm not steering committee that we have the board board will want to bunja ka bingu that like it na ben na wala dit. No.
No to what?
Then I saw they did it like me.
So I'm not steering committee or I'm separate to the board.
When you say whether there is a steering committee separate to the board, that is what I mean by saying no.
All right. Now, you had told us here regarding the authority
or
the requirement that you have to be a signatory. And that the project document states that to have access to all you said the project, it did not say the accounts, did it? Project resources.
Project resources.
Did it specifically state the accounts?
The project resources.
No, project is about the project resources.
Is this what you are referring to as the
settled in being No, this is not our project documents.
Right, please, just communicate with the investigators if you have given it to them. So that we have the project contract. Now, so when you were doing your expenditure, what rules were you following? Or regulations or laws?
So you're doing project expenditure.
When we are doing our project expenditure.
Basically, you use EU financial rules.
Basically, we are using EU financial rules.
Money is a grant contract.
It's a grant contract.
Contract we signed between them and KMC.
And the contract was signed between them and KMC.
A project you entrust to the project management team.
And the project was entrusted to the project management team.
So then you implement activities according to schedule and budget.
And you implement the activities according to schedule and budget.
And we report on those activities.
And
what are the regulations or rules or laws that you are following? They are laws.
Then
following in relation to procurement.
Regulation procurement.
So when you procurement, at any given time, then you use the most favorable method for procurement.
Anytime it comes through procurement, we use the favorable method for procurement.
Either you use the EU rules or you use the GPPA rules.
Either we use the EU rules or the GPPA.
Are you familiar with the Local Government Financing Audit Act 2004?
Nanga Family as the Local Government Financial Act 2004.
Finance and Audit Act.
Finance and Audit Act 2004.
No.
No.
You work in the project that that KMC is embarked on.
Project become the KMC embark.
And KMC is bound by set of rules and regulations.
KMC rules and regulations.
The project is a creature of KMC.
Project
Would it not be proper to acquaint yourself with the financial regulations of the area council?
Financial and audit area council.
Financial regulations.
Financial regulations area council.
No.
No. No to what?
No, Zealand.
Would it be proper?
You say whether it will be proper.
I'm employed to implement a project.
I was employed to implement a project.
Project implement.
The project that I implement.
There have special conditions and general conditions.
It has special
financial conditions.
Conditions. And special conditions, and you have there is special conditions that they have.
So financial systems, the principles, they are the same.
The financial system, the principles are all the same.
The principles of the EU Moment don't use to implement the project.
We were using the principles of EU to implement the project.
At the project office level.
At the project office level.
But all oversight functions under the municipality.
All oversight functions was under the municipality.
So there is anything
and anything that they know or they see that we are doing it or we are doing something like that. And if at all they have those rules and they know it,
then
they will bring it and tell us.
How do you know these rules are the same if you don't acquaint yourself with the rules?
No, I cannot be able to know.
Yeah, because you said they are the same, so you would not know.
Then I how to say
financial rules, the principles,
financial rules, all the principles are.
Says who? Says who? Says who?
Well,
that's the only thing I can say.
Yeah. We move on. You can substantiate that. How about GPPA?
GPPA.
You use them, you said, right?
Why don't you use GPPA rules?
Yes, we use GPPA rules.
When do you start using the GPPA rules?
I can't use GPPA rules.
From the onset of the project.
From the onset of the project.
Is that so?
Then I can't know now.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Nyang, just to be put to your notice,
this
may concern KMC more than it concerns you. But project funds, donations, grants are monies of the area council.
Why project we send funds, donations, and grants.
No matter what any contract says. This you will find in the Local Government Finance and Audit Act 2004.
In the lead Local Government Finance and Audit Act 2004.
Under Revenue and Funds of Council.
Revenue and Funds of Council.
Section 4.
Section 4.
Which states that the revenue and funds of council include all sums of money or funds accruing to a council, and you have the list. 2 says, without prejudice to the generality of section 1, the revenue and funds of council consist of, you go to G, says paragraph G, projects, project funds, donations and grants other than from general revenue. So to classify grants to be under the direction and control of the donors is really grossly improper. Chair, the interpreter has gone to.
Let's give the interpreter. Um, uh, Mr. Nyang, having looked at your statement, it occurs to me that you're very competent, and I sincerely believe so. I don't know why you opted to speak in word,
So, excuse me.
because it would have just made life much easier for us, and the evidence would have been much faster when we do not have the interpreter interpreting and us having to wait for all of that.
Yeah, before coming to this commission, I realized the lead counsel stammers, and to hear him is, it's difficult for me to hear what he's saying. Maybe
But so,
something to me
yeah.
directly. So, and basically, I thought I'd be more comfortable, at least to use Wolof in responding to him. That's the only reason. But I could respond directly. But you know,
Yeah, but we can always give you the opportunity to because normally when he asks questions, he will allow you time to understand what he has asked, and you will respond. And I do believe that that should not have been a problem.
okay,
Yeah,
I could
just
I could
yeah.
come to that and change my.
No, is your um I am just expressing my opinion with respect to what I have seen in your statement and the excellent language in which you wrote your statement. So I believe that, it would have been less time consuming, but then you have the option or the right to choose any language that you are comfortable in. But then if you also do want to change from Wolof to English, we will indulge you.
Yes, ma'am, I will change from Wolof to English.
Council?
We prefer Mr. Nyang to speak with the Wolof language because it is his right to speak in Wolof language. Before tomorrow, he will go and say that I do not understand what the lead counsel was saying, so I was answering wrongly. Mr. Nyang is not to be trusted. Mr. Nyang's character, since my interaction with him has been very dodgy. I know he's kind. He knows I know him. He's doing all this. It's an antic to make sure we don't proceed. Mr. Nyang, in fact, knows we are ending the commission's mandate on Tuesday next week. And so he's from the streets. He knows we are from the streets to Mr. Nyang. Your games will not work. We have had more than 200 witnesses, and none of them complained. In fact, if they don't understand anyone's question, they ask that it be repeated. We have had several witnesses. Mr. Nyang is not an honest person. he wants to play games and he knows it would not work with me. So we can stick with the English language from our side. And if the chair permits, Mr. Nyang can continue to answer in Wolof, and so that we proceed with Mr. Nyang.
Madam Chair, I think the statement of council is very unfair and unrealistic.
It is fair, Mr. Nyang, you have accused my speech, which is very unnecessary, and I have all rights to say what your character is. So let's just proceed.
My character is out there for everybody to join.
And let's proceed.
Right. So let us continue because
Yes, let's proceed.
yes.
Madam Chair, I still believe that Axe Council, we are here to at least deliberate and help and give evidence to the best of our knowledge and as fruitful, not on my character. Council cannot judge me on anything. Like we met, we talked, and I agree.
Mr. Nyang, let's proceed.
What you
Now-
said
now,
that
we have-
strokes, I
yes.
agree on it. But I'm telling you, administratively wise, to excel.
Nyang, let's proceed with Wolof.
Yes.
Issue.
Yes. Now let's you have identified the challenges in understanding his speech, and you have opted to speak in Wolof, and council has requested that we continue to do Wolof so that it will be very clear as to what he's saying versus interpreting. So let's leave it at that, and then let's proceed. Council, please proceed.
Yes. So we were discussing up to the point that the interpreter left. I said we were discussing to the point that the interpreter left. Now, Mr. Nyang, so the contract we want you to produce, where and the GPPA rules and regulations, were you following them?
Wow.
Yes.
Now, were you following them entirely? Or do you have other sets of procurement regulations that you were following?
GPPA rules rely on TOPA.
I was following the GBBA rules.
Now, you told the commission that you were following the GPA rules and the EU rules as well.
Then I want on the GBBA rules and EU rules.
Did you say that?
Then I want
It is available for us.
yes, I said it was available for us.
And these rules are?
Then the rules you
Monega EU financial rules.
that is the EU financial rules.
Do they address the issues of procurement?
Then that one that be procurement.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Nyang, we have vouchers we want to show you.
Then I'm not vouchers.
Just by way of sampling.
Then I prove an example.
Is in relation to the procurement of 3 seedlings.
Then I never procurement the crew be seated.
There are 2 vouchers.
Then I hear vouchers.
Do you recognize these vouchers?
Then I voucher.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
May I please have the vouchers? I have the orders here.
Then I'm not of it.
But before we have the vouchers. Please read out to us the voucher numbers and the date.
Voucher numbers access date.
Voucher number PV.
Please speak into the microphone.
Voucher number mu ngi nekk PV 22-120 on the 8th of September 2022. Beneen bi mu ngi nekk PV 2022-156 nekk on the 20th of October 2022.
And we have two others. Two other vouchers.
am na ñaari voucher ñu amee.
Please read out the PV numbers of those vouchers as well.
nee na itamit nga jàng PV number yi.
Voucher number PV 2022-155, sorry. And voucher number PV 164, 31st October 2022.
We apply to tender the vouchers as read by the witness. The first is voucher number PV 22120, the second PV 22156, the third PV 22155, and PV 22164 to be admitted into evidence and marked as exhibit.
The PV dated, the payment voucher dated the 31st of October 2022 bears the PV number PV 22-164, and the pay is Hajakora. The second payment voucher is dated the 8th of September 2022, and it bears PV 22-120, and the pay is Yetos Goods service delivery. The payment voucher dated the 28th of October 2022 bears PV 22-156. The pay is FSJ Enterprise. And the last PV is dated the 28th of October 2022 with PV number PV22-155. And the pay is Hakakora. These four payment vouchers are admitted together as exhibit and they are marked as LGC/KMC/ASN/001.
As the commission places. Now, Mr. Nyang, you purchased 3 seedlings. 3. We. 3 seedlings. I don't know how to say it in all of this.
Understand what you mean? You mean 3 seedlings?
Yes, 3 seedlings.
Yes. Yes.
No, Mr. Yang, wait for the interpretation. You don't hear what I say. I speak too fast for you, so wait for the interpretation.
Yes.
Now, I will show you the vouchers. Please look at the one dated the 8th of September 2022.
The 8th of September 2022.
The voucher number 22120.
Nina bomo voucher number 22120.
Can you please tell us what that voucher, what that payment is for, and the procedures that were followed?
Voucher bi pour jënd ay jiwu la waaye procedures yuñ follow GPPA la.
These are for us to buy seedlings, and the procedure we follow is that of GBP.
How many seedlings were purchased?
Nyata seedlings nyata yellow.
24,000 mangrove seedlings.
24,000 mangrove seedlings.
Now, there were 3. Do you have 3 quotations there?
Then I'm got 3 quotations so far.
Do you know? Mr. Boyan. Mr. Please speak into the microphone. You have a microphone in front of you.
I saw 3 quotations here.
Quotation.
I saw 3 quotations.
Was this subjected to the review of the contracts committee or a contracts committee?
Review contracts committee.
No.
No.
Was this taken to a contracts committee?
Then another can go over the contract committee.
No.
No.
Why?
Then Alanata.
And why?
Then Alanata. Excuse me, let me just check.
I'm not procurement actions you have administrative, so it doesn't necessarily go to the contracts committee.
Yes, I know there are other activities from the procurement is for the contract, it's for the administrative, but it does not go to the contract committee.
That's the general answer.
Then a little general topic.
I have asked you a very specific question
Then a little like a specific
with respect to
question.
that voucher that you have.
Why did it
not pass through the contracts committee?
Contract committee.
Because Nekumas is sakit.
I don't know because I was not.
Nekumas is sakit voucher, but Lumamuna wa hamone gani. Do neka lubes because I'm not procurement. You have
Case by case basis.
What?
Let's take it one case at a time.
As I said, I know how better
When I ask you a general question, you can give me a general answer. Just this one. Why did it not pass to the contracts committee?
I cannot remember that.
Okay. Now we have another one. Voucher number 22156.
Then number 22156.
Let me please have the one I. That voucher you have.
Then a voucher
What is the amount?
Then I
360,000.
$360,000.
What was it for?
Then a
Procurement of 3 seedlings.
procurement of 3 seedlings.
These two, are they different?
Then a
Well, they put it.
yes, they are.
How is it different?
Then a
Nekut be na watu.
there is not the same time.
Okay. Time you're the tree planting.
But the time we are doing the tree plantings.
The gis naa ne fii tree planting bi ñu ngi ko doon def Fajikunda Talinding ak Abuko.
Yeah, what I saw, the tree plantings took place at Fajikunda, Talendin, and Abuko.
Is payment for the procurement of the seedlings or for the planting of the seedlings?
nee na liy fay lan la pour jënd seedlings si jur yi wala pour plant ko jiw ko fay bi pour lan la pour jënd jiw yi wala pour jiw
pour jënd seedlings.
for buying of the seedlings.
No, Mr. Yang.
nee na déedéet.
What is the date?
nee na date bi kañ la.
20th October 2022.
October 20th, 2022.
The one I just showed you earlier is 8th of September 2022.
nee na boobu la njëkkoon a woon moom 8th of September 2022.
You had already purchased the seedlings.
nee na booba jënd nga seedlings jiw yi ba pare.
Now you've paid the same amount to plant the seedlings.
nee na léegi nga dal di fay benn njëg pour mun a plant.
Is that not the case?
jiw leen. nee na mbaa demeewut noonu.
No, demeewut noonu.
No, not the case.
Sir Yang, read the description.
nee na léegi nga jàng description fa nekk.
Description bu ma gis fi.
Description that I saw here.
mu ne dafa request pour pay.
It's for payment.
Seedlings yu moo jënd.
Please read it in English.
Payment of 3 seedlings, mangroves, planting for implementation of 2022 of 3 planting in 3 wards of Fajikunda, Talingling North and Abuko.
So is it planting or you are purchasing?
Okay, can you tell me?
Is it planting or you are purchasing?
Man si lu ma gis day jënd.
For me, what I saw here is buying.
Now check the request.
Then I check out request.
Is it there?
Yeah, Namova.
There's a request in there. Type to the voucher.
Then I'm not requesting, I'm going to attach the voucher.
You see it?
Isn't that all?
Please now.
Please read the request.
I'm sorry. Then I jangan kau check out the data.
Request for payment of 3 seedlings.
Yes.
Planting 3 budget line 31514. I like requesting for the payment of 3 seedlings, mangoes, planting per budget line 3.1514, amounting to $360,000. The above caption is needed for the implementation of the 2022 tree planting in 3 wards of Fajikunda, Talinding North, and Abuko.
Yes.
So man si lumagis.
All what I saw here.
Like.
What I'm asking.
Like Harris put in a 3 seedlings.
Requesting monies to buy 3 seedlings.
Where they purchased?
The number agenda.
Which in the name?
Yes.
Do you have a delivery note?
Then I'm going to delivery note.
I'm not.
Delivery note.
No, I'm not delivering note for purchase.
Yes.
Well, no,
yeah, it may happen, but I don't see it.
From the voucher, is there a delivery note on it?
Then I see voucher, we have no delivery note. No, it's not there.
Now, where is evidence of the purchase?
Then I legi ana said that we want to get the law.
I'm not a kid. Siluma gis ni am na ñu ko laajte woon te xam naa ne gis nañ ko so ñu ko laajte as far as gis nañ ko yaakaar naa ne it was there because gis naa ne auditors yi dem nañ through these vouchers te dañu want to verify the expenditures.
All I know was that these documents were requested by individuals, and I know the auditors, they have seen it for verification.
Mr. Yang, I'm not asking you that.
Then I'd like to
That's not my question.
Then I
Whoever asked for these vouchers, whoever examined them.
Then I kept going and like the voucher while examine.
That is their concern.
nee na loolu ñoom seen xalaat la wala seen
In fact, you keep on saying that there's an audit. There was no audit.
nee na yaa ngi wax affaire audit nee na audit amutoon.
We see is an expenditure verification.
nee na lu ñu gis mooy expenditure verification.
That is different from an audit.
nee na loolu lu mooy wane mooy li ngeen dépense waa loolu dafa ute ak audit.
You know this and I know this.
nee na yow xam nga ko moom tam xam na.
So there had not been any audit.
nee na amul benn audit bu waaw.
We challenge you to produce an audit report.
nee na léegi lu ñu bëgg a mooy nga isi ñu audit report boobu.
Of the project.
bu si project bi.
Which will show.
loolu boobu mooy wane ne.
You have complied.
nee na no yow comply nga wala topp.
Financial regulation.
Financial regulation.
And procurement regulation.
Ak procurement regulation. toppaleen.
Does not exist.
nee na loolu amul.
Does it?
nee na am.
Like
no. Answer my question. Does it exist or not?
My understanding is the project being them through expenditure verification.
My understanding is that the project have went through
expenditure verification.
Expenditure verification and the process.
It's time that we will proceed from where we stop.
I'm informed that it's 1 o'clock, so we will proceed after break. We may rise.